Generic greetings and welcome back once again to MewnBase, where in the previous episode ourselves and Bella set out on a new world and we have to survive in hostile territory essentially because we have horrible crab monsters running around trying to eat us, which is suboptimal to say the least. Either way, we managed to get the very basics of the base up and running. It was a little bit touch and go with, well, a lot of things with oxygen and not having fuel and things, but we got there in the end, so pretty happy with that. So in this episode, continuing on in the same sort of fashion, and yeah, strangely and quite curiously, that box is in the way and I'm going to have to shift it. Yeah, we want to continue on to try and produce a wall around the outside of this one and then obviously get the base set up for something that's a bit more permanent perhaps. So we're using our jackhammer here just to remove all of this, and this has the added bonus of giving us some radioactive ore, which eventually we'll be able to make RTGs, which is pretty good. However, we may not be able to make them immediately. I do need more research samples, which I was very much looking forward to going finding, but, well, I haven't done that. We've been just mining rock, which is... well, it is what it is, isn't it? I also need to make another shovel, and there's another rock monster on the left, those crab-like things, so... Just going to keep away from that. Just going to mine around this rock field here. You can see we've got 16 stone and radioactive ore. I think with these stones here to our right, we will have more than enough to finish the base off. Now, you can get ones that's metal, but I don't see any reason to put a metal one in. I don't know if the enemies attack the base. I think I read that they don't. They only attack us. The walls are just there to protect us from their attacks, which at the moment, if we're honest with each other, it hasn't been a problem, has it? Yes, they've been attacking, but I mean, I don't think... I haven't actually sort of feared for my life at any stage, really. The thing that we were having problems with was oxygen, which is hopefully pretty much sorted now. Also, food may become a problem because we're not doing any farming, but there you are. Let's just create all these stone walls and pick up that and put this radioactive ore in this box, although I should probably not do that because, well, we are really wanting to shift the box, so let's see if I can do that. So I'm going to have to pick up everything and shift over. In fact, you know what? No, this is a silly way of doing it. What we do is we create another cargo container and then do it that way. And the cargo container, I think I will place in... I'll place in here because we know that this area is pretty much sorted, and let's just continue transferring stuff over. So radioactive ore, we'll place some of that, place some of the rock. Actually, no, take the rock and then tell it to make more walls, although I have a feeling that we're pretty much used... I think we've pretty much got enough wall going on at the moment. In fact, all I'll do is put the wall in there just so I can empty my inventory a bit more to then pick up stuff from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Get that over there. We'll actually use some water, although I probably shouldn't be drinking that. I should save it for other things. And then we'll pick that up, pick the walls up. And we've got 24 walls. That's more than enough, I think, for our needs. I'm just going to dump that down and then pick up the container, which we'll then place next to this other one. And then there we go. It means that we now have more than enough containers to store all of this stuff here. Good. Happy with that. So that's that pretty much sorted. Right, we need to make sure that this is still up and running, which it is not, so we'll place that in and just smelt some more stuff. We will go inside to refill our power as well as our suit oxygen, which is going up there and should probably max out shortly, which it now has. And let's just continue on with the defense of the base. So I'm going to go up top here, actually, because this is where the wall comes along, and I think that's where we'll have it come down there. And you can see we're able to go all the way down, and then there we go. We now have a wall pretty much around the entire base, which is good. I then want to eventually move the base into a corner. I'm leaving an area up the top open because... well, honestly, I think it would be desirable. I'll pick up some of that metal. I do want a better shovel, which requires scrap. Or our scrap of all things, are we? Okay, well, I'll head... oh, let me pick these up as well and place them in there. Look at that, we've got a proper base now. Defended. Or at least defensible rather than defended. Let me have a quick look on the map and we'll see where the nearest scrap pile is. There is ores over there. There is ores and rocks and rock. Blue shrooms, ice, lots of ice. You know what? We're just going to explore to the north because I want to, at minimum, find, I think, a couple of artifacts. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pick that up and shift it to there. And we'll tell that guy to just create everything while we're gone. There's no reason not to. Okay, yeah, I want to get at least a couple of units of scrap. And there's an enemy. And let's see if we can attack this thing. Hey, look at that, charging. Hit it. Ow. And hit it. There we go. And we get some rock off it as well. Yeah, a couple of units of scrap. Oh, I see how quick that was when we're hitting it with the axe. And these things. We're needing artifacts. I'm looking for ideally 2. Would be great. If we can find 2, then I'd be fairly happy with that. And obviously all of the timber as well. The problem is that we're using up with this timber. It is a finite resource that's in the game. We're going to get charged. Ow! Yeah, we've been charged. So let me just take care of business. You know what? A couple of those attacking you, and that would be... Yeah, that could get naughty, actually. That could get a bit problematic. Just going to have a look on the map to see where we are. And, yeah, we've sort of missed out a whole section. I thought we might have done. So we're just going to go to the right and work our way down a little bit. And there you go. We found some wood. And some scrap. And we got 9 scrap. Just look at the minimap. Don't know if there was a artifact here. I thought I saw one there. No, it was just one of these tuber things. There's a blue shroom. Can't go around there. It's going to bug me if we don't explore this little bit to the left that that I haven't looked at. And just a little bit further down as well. Just keep opening the mini-map up just to see. Make sure we're going the right direction. We're about maybe 1/3 of our maximum food. Of our maximum oxygen. We're just going to have a quick look on the top right here, just into new territory slightly, and then, you know, we'll come back. I'm basically now I'm just going to keep running until I see another artifact. That's my goal. There's another rock creature. I'm going to ignore it. There's the artifact. That's what we're looking for. So we'll dig that up. We may get charged though. Yes, we did. Ow. But I don't care. Follow me all you want. I wonder how long it'll follow you for. That's a good question. But this means we can get a total of 15 science. Okay. But if we can go straight to RTGs, then that would be really good. I'd be pretty happy with that. Looks like we've got a leak, so I'll fix that now. Fuel that up and start researching. And I'll put the other one down in there. Yeah, suit oxygen is low. And also power. So I'll fill that up. I think we'll end up shifting the base in but a moment. Cycle that, and then there we go. Alright, so we're not going to get much oxygen because, well, as you may imagine, the base has lost most of it, having, you know, a leak. Pick that up. We want a improved shovel. And there we go. Place some rocks in there. Don't need those. What's in this one? Is any? Got some water. Nothing there. Yeah, suit oxygen, I'm aware. I'll fill that up quite nicely. Good, good. And food. We'll get to a point now where we are actually running out of food. So I'm going to have to be a bit careful on that one. We need a dedicated place for this to run and a dedicated place for the base. But I think... Ah, right. In order to get advanced power, which is lightning conductors, large batteries and RTGs, we need batteries. And for batteries, we need battery cells and battery... Well, get batteries there, but we need chemistry before that. And for chemistry, we need power. So, yeah, basically power is the next thing that we're going to get, obviously. Oh, we could go with advanced cooking, actually. And maybe go cooking first? Yeah, I think we will go with cooking because... We can then go here and create some garden patches. So we'll get some garden patches. We need stones and there's a seed. So we'll craft one of those. Wow, it takes a while. Normally we do them indoors, but well, there's no reason why we can't have them outdoors. And let's just place it here. Just on the way in, you see. Like that. And we'll pick up the water. And we'll pick up... Got root seeds or plants. I'm going to pick up... Well, actually neither, apparently. What shall I dump? I'll dump that there for now. So plants. And then... Oh, you just need seeds. Right, just seeds. Alright, fair enough. But what do we need for any of these? Look, hearty meals. There's a seed. I'm going to have to put this one back. Just dump more stuff down. Actually, I think that's got... Yeah, that's got that big girder in there. So I want... Pick up the ice. And pick up a seed. So we can put the seed down. And water it. There we go. Good. Cycle that. Get our energy up. And I think it would be a worthy venture to shift this entire thing. I think it would be. Get rid of that water. I want that, and that to craft hearty meals. So those are being crafted now. Obviously the boxes we'll have to sort at some point, but we now have hearty meals. Right, let's pick up the... Just cycle this. Get all of the oxygen out of it first. I'm going to go for... Pick up this. And this. And all of these sections. There we go. Looks like this has run out of power, so we'll power that up. We've got an artifact 9. Continue. And let's get power in. I'm going to have to place it like this, because otherwise you end up having problems. The generator will go this side. Research that and power that up. There we go. Yeah, we have problems otherwise if we do it the other way. So what do we need now? Far too many walls. Well, at least we can extend if we really need to. So we've got a slightly bigger base. I'll pick this up and I'll put it over here. Put it there, why not? I think we can interact with it from here, but you won't be able to have all of them on. No, I can't interact with there. I have to go around. And I'm going to create another module. You can see, by the way, it won't work with that one on, which is totally understandable. Alright. But that's going to be a slightly bigger area now. And that's... Oh, in need of water, is it? Okay. Well, we'll go for water. And get that watered. There we go. And put that back. So what resources do we need? Well, quite frankly, it's just, at the moment, fuel for our generators, because we are still using these fossil fuels generators. So we need that, and it's more research again. The game does heavily focus on research, and the place we haven't really went is on the right-hand side, so that's where we're going to go. It's, well, we got a little bit of time until the sun goes down. So we'll head to the right and just have a little look around. I guess I could pick these up as well while we're here. The problem is, even if they're dropping roots, they start to drop seeds and it just becomes a bit of a problem, doesn't it? Oh well, we'll just have a look around. I should really trek in in one straight line, because then we know where we've been and where we came from. And we can trek back. I think these what we're running out of actually, so we'll pick up these plants here. But even doing all of this, we now ran out of space. And there's another monster on the top left. We've also got no ore, but at least there's loads of ore here. And scrap as well. Just going to take care of business. There you go, and it's dropped all those. I'll get rid of that seed. I don't need it, and I don't really need that seed either, I don't think. I'll pick up this artifact. I'm probably going to even get rid of the rock, to be honest with you. But I'm collecting all the wood. Because, well, it seems like a useful thing. How much food does this... Oh, the hearty meal gives 240 food, and you start with start with 240 in your suit. So it basically goes from full, nothing to full. There's another artifact. So good expedition. A little bit that we've missed out there. No dramas. We'll just come back. At least we've got the artifacts now, which is good. So that'll take us up to 20 research points in total, but obviously we need to research batteries and things, so we will do just that. I have to turn this on. Our light, our torch, so we can see. And we will fuel up the generator. Looks like that is artifact number 2. Continue. Research. Put the other one back down there just so we know it's there. And then we've managed to get another base module, which I will place in here. Like that. Cycle the airlock. And then fuel this place up again. Alright, good. And you can see now we can store 125 oxygen in the base, which is fairly decent. Over to research, and we need to get power, so that's solar panels, engines, lights, wind turbines, etc. We will get those, and let's see what we need for, well, all of that. So for a... oh. Looks like we have to create it from here, do we? Yes, we do. For a wind turbine, we need metal beams, which we have, and an engine. So I will take... actually, we'll check out on our... that's needing watered, is it? Take the metal beams. I'm going to put that in there, that in there. Take the water. Get that watered. And suit power's low, but it's almost daytime. We need a motor. So what do we need for a motor? We need gears and wire. There we go. So we have a motor. And we need wind turbine. Generating various amounts of power depending on wind speed. It's fine with me. We also want cables. Conduits. Like that. Because I want to run a conduit. I think I'm going to extend the base, you know. Yep, base is getting extended. I thought, oh, the base is more than... more than big enough. Which, well, it probably is. But nothing excels like excess. And let's be honest, we've got the resources. Let's gather that stuff as well. Oh, and also... right, that was hardly worth the effort. So that was, I think, 3 water. And what did we get? A bit of grass. Yeah, fine. I guess I'll settle for it. And we'll pick all that up. And let's head this way. 1, 2... was it 3? I think it was 3. I'm gambling that it was that. Yep, it was about right. Job done. Alright, so in here, cycle the airlock. We need to come inside just to get to that. And you see this? We can't even power the whole thing. We should have now both the wind turbine, which we do, and some more research, which is artifact number 12. Alright, good. Let's place this down. And oh, it needs to be in an open area, does it? Right, okay. So if I place it there, it's bad, but placing it here is all fine. Well, it's not all fine, because as you can clearly see, it's not connected to anything. And that is, yeah, next to useless. Let's just create another conduit. I'm going to place these walls back. Don't need them. But we do need water. There we are. And I'll put the conduit in. So hopefully this little gap... oh, hang on. Food. That's now going to power this up. Good. Let's see what that can provide this whole thing with. Let's create more bottled water. So this generator is not doing anything, but the wind turbine... even though, because it's away, it's powering everything but the airlock. But I don't care about the airlock. And it's varying power. Like, see the varying, so it's not even powering that now. So it's varying levels of power. So we will need some solar panels at some point. So to create solar panels, which are, oh, did I get solar? Sorry, I did get solar. Yes, solar panels will be in here, same as the other ones. We need electronics and metal plates. Metal plates we are completely out of, so we need ore. So let's do that. I'm going to put the water back, going to put those back. I will check out... oh, there's electronics, so I'll pick those up. I think I can create electronics. Can you create electronics? You can, but you need from scrap. So I'm searching for scrap, and I'm searching for ore. The closest ore is on the left-hand side, so that's where we are going to go. Just make sure that this is, you know, I will power this up, and I'll cycle the airlock. Get a full oxygen meter, which we've done, and then we're heading off. There we go. So we're looking for scrap, and we are looking for ore. Straight away, ore. It's next to the base. This is fine. Oh, by the way, today's beverage is water. Not technically beverage, but it's wet, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's all that picked up. Speaking of water, there's a lot here. I'm not going to bother with it. Just picking up all this ore. And darkness will soon descend upon us. And I'd like to get a couple of RTGs, but I think you need like chemistry and other things first, which again requires more artifacts. You see there, I moved just before it was finished, and that's not ideal. I should also pick up this scrap. I'm looking for electronics, but you know, even components and stuff is useful. It's better than nothing. Scrapping just a 2v2, 4 bits of scrap. It's fine. And there's just a bit down here that we haven't looked at, so we'll have a look. Yep. We're more than okay for resources now. 25 ore, scrap and a bit of scrap metal. We'll continue digging. We're only about half suit power, and we can happily dig in the dark. I appreciate it's not a very good experience for you. You can probably not see what's going on at all, but needs must. I'll turn it off when we're digging, and when we're travelling I'll turn it back on. I'm again in the market for scrap. Mainly. Oh, hang on. That sounds like an enemy. There it is, in fact. Shoveled. The shoveler. Go on. Right. I'm out of suit power. Okay. I'm going to go back. I didn't want to head back this early. I wanted to look for another artifact. I think you should always have artifacts on the go. And here's the base. And I can hear a leak, I think. Ironically, ironically, the thing that's leaking is the stuff that generates oxygen. There's artifact 4. That's some research points. I've got nothing else to research, and now the airlock's leaking. Everything is leaking. Yeah, we should go inside and get our power back. And that's producing power. I don't know how much power that's producing. It doesn't seem to be spinning around at a ridiculous rate, but it is working. Over here then, I will look at producing some solar. So solar is, well, you just need loads of those. So let's craft those. Going to place the rock in here. And there's, oh, hang on. So this is something I really want to check out. So if I, have we got loads of scrap in here, have we? Yeah. If I go over to the left, this is like a storm. Is that windmill going absolutely nuts? It seems to be. And this thing's powered. Fully powered with no generator on. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Let's just send all those in there. Get on the go. You see we're slowing down because of where we are. And we're going to get a solar panel. My ideal... Well, ideally I want to get at least 3 solar panels. But we'll see about that. And batteries are the main thing. Having batteries. There we go. And now this is producing. Curiously though, because we're only a 20. This is only a 26-day campaign. campaign. Is that right? Because it's only 26th day. I don't know if we'll get all of the stuff, quite frankly. That should be enough, I think, for another solar panel. Yep. And the question is, if I place a solar panel there, does it interfere with the windmill? I think so. I think it might. So I'm going to place it here. There you go. There's solar. And there's solar there. So this shouldn't need to be powered by anything anymore, really. Hopefully with this, we'll be alright. We need chemistry. And then we need batteries. For chemistry, I need to make one of those, which requires one of those, which requires lots of that. So set that on the go. I'm guessing more watering is needed. Yes, it is. I think we can make meals if we need to. Just going to put that water away now. And yeah, we can pick that up, including the seed, and then put the seed back. Let's see if I can craft anything really tasty. We need these things. Well, guess what? We can pick them up. Brilliant. We'll just create some nice hearty meals. And I think we've got more of those up there. The hearty meal. That'll do us for now, won't it? We don't need much more than that. That should be fine. Okay. Right. We definitely need more artifacts. That's what we're after. But I think we'll spend today, well, technically the night in the base, we'll spend it crafting a habitat module followed by a chemistry lab. Chemistry lab, I think, requires, well, require the wire. We need cables, so I'll build one. And what else does it need? Electronics, which I think we can craft. We need 3 wire. And some scrap metal, which we have. I'm so glad I built these boxes where I did. It was just a random thing as well. I wasn't intending to yeah, have them permanently here, but it just seems to have worked out quite well for us. And this should be our chemistry lab. So let's see what this looks like. So I'm going to place the chemistry lab in here. Why not? You need chemicals and water. And then, oxygen tanks as well. So chemicals and water. I'll tell you what. I know we have 2 of those. We actually have both. We can technically produce that. I'll have to fill up the generator, and we are running out of wood. I'm just going to tell it to produce chemicals now. And I also think that we should probably go for another explore. This time, not entirely sure what I'm after. I'm going to go down to the bottom left here a bit. We're looking for blue shrooms and artifacts. Is mainly what we're after. Just double check. Yeah, this is all fresh territory. So, any blue shrooms? Oh, there's an artifact, and there's also a guy to deal with. 15 days left, apparently. Don't need that on. So. Oh, there's another one. Brilliant. And was that one on the right-hand side as well? I don't know if it was. I'm going to dump that rock down. I tried to dump it and it just didn't work because we were picking this up. There you go. There you go. And I thought I saw one on the right, you know. I'm just in the corner of my eye. I thought I saw another artifact, but I was obviously completely mistaken. There's that seed, because we have been here before. Let's go for the blue shroom thing. Is that what they're called? Blue shroom seeds, yeah. And we've got wood here as well. There's another one of those guys, another blue shroom here. This is to create chemicals to then create batteries. Because as soon as we have power... Oh, brilliant, another artifact. As soon as we have power, it means that we can... batteries. It means we can obviously store a lot of the excess power that we may be making with the solar and the wind. And then reduce our dependence on fossil fuels. And yeah, just have to be careful there. I mean, to be fair, we can just tank it, really. Realistically, we can just tank all of that. There's no big drama. We're going to go back to base, but we're going to take a little meander to the east. Just so I can chop down some of these. And hopefully find one more artifact. Although I don't know what I would ditch. What's that? That's been planted. Also, this must be like the... like fresh stuff, because we've been here previously. That must be new plants that have seeded naturally. That's good to see. So we're not totally just devastating the landscape. Right, we'll head back. There's more blue shrooms. Might as well pick those up, although I may have to expedite this return. I think that's enough blue shrooms for now. Desert here till we get back. Put that back, take the water, put that there. Just going to water that and place that back. Oh, we can't place it in there. In there will do. Right, we are a bit low on oxygen. There's our chemicals there. I guess we'll place that in and we'll start doing some... Hang on, why did that not work? Research. There we go. And we'll start dumping these down as well. So that'll give us a total of 10. So that's good. Chemicals. Starting creating more chemicals. I am aware, however, that I'm also out of water now. It's always something, isn't it? Chemicals. Oh, can we just stack them up? Yeah, there we go. That'll do. Totally out of water. But we've set all these going. So that's fine. So I may go for a little explore. Just going to cycle that airlock. I'll wait until that chemical's been manufactured. And then we'll put them in the storage. And we're going to go have a little look around. See if we can get some more water. Because why not? That's halfway there. That's not even powered up. You can see that, you know, that as soon as you get a little bit of, call it green, renewables, whatever you would like to call it, as soon as we get that, it's a lot easier. Because it's just passive. You just stand around and it does it yourself. Obviously, you have to plan ahead for certain things, but it's no drama, is it? No one stressing over it. And there's no, like, weather anxiety. Is like, oh, is it gonna rain? Is it gonna be overcast? Are we not gonna be able to produce whatever? It just does it. You know, you got solar and you got wind. It's job done in the game basically. Here's some more blue shrooms. I may as well pick them up because we are here, as opposed to other places. So that's about right. I think we'll just chop this tree down as well. Obviously, we are trying to get timber. Oh, we've got 22 actually. I thought we had a lot less, but then again, we did find a lot of stuff on the way back. I'm also going to pick up these because these allow us to get some nice food as well. Oh, and I hear an enemy. There it is. And we'll... I don't know what the jackhammer does. I wonder if the jackhammer... I wonder if the jackhammer can damage the opponents. No, doesn't have damage. So, obviously not. Right, we'll go back then. There's some more blue shrooms here. If I remember rightly, you don't need a lot of blue shrooms. They're just one of those things that you do want some of. But you don't... I don't think I've ever farmed them. Or at least, if I've farmed them, I've not farmed them in any great degree. Research is completed. Number 10. We'll continue. Just going to dump that down, pick another artifact, get that researching. And place in those. There we go. More than enough blue shrooms now. I think I'll pick these up and get ourselves... Oh, need roots. I thought I'd pick up roots. No, I picked up wires instead. I don't think that would be a nice substitute. Just place those down. And water as well. There we go. Right, let's just cycle this. Get some oxygen. And we need to power up the thing on the right. We do have enough power, however, for batteries. Could go with flooring as well. And floor, like, pave the whole thing. But no, it's going to be batteries, isn't it? And then RTGs. You know what? I'm very, very tempted to skip battery technology. Not skip the technology, that's actually not what I meant, but we've got basic batteries that we can craft. Do I just skip basic batteries and go straight for the advanced stuff? I'm very tempted. Very, very tempted. But that'll require 15 research points. We only have 1 on the go, 1 on the ground. We only have 10. So we need more research. But we only need 1 more. So let's look for another one, shall we? I like this base with all the things around. Let's say it's a fairly simple but fairly relaxing game, I find. My only concern is just how infrequently it gets updated. With the best will in the world, it's not exactly the... It seems on the surface to be the most complex game. But I think it's only one guy making it, so... It's not a personal insult or anything, it's just would be nice to see some more stuff more frequently. But then you don't get burnout, so, you know, there's always positives, isn't there? Taking detours to pick this stuff up, and I don't even know why, because we're really just looking for research. Just going to head in a... what was going to be a straight line, but it's going to be a diagonal if we look at the map there. Yeah, because of the were just the, well, direction of travel naturally, as if that wasn't obvious. But because of where the rocks were situated, I'm having to go around and still do have to go around. There we go, there's one artifact. So that's enough for our needs. Now, naturally, I'm not going to settle for 1. I want at least another one. But we are getting to the point now where we are limited to our limited in our travel because we're on foot, and that's where vehicles come in. Now, obviously, we ain't got one at the moment. I don't think we can get one, but we'll see what we can do. I'm just going to go down a bit, and then oh, there's one there. Handy. Pick that up. Head to the left. Uncovering new areas. So that's 20 research points in total that we'll have. 25 now that we found this. Excellent. More than enough, I think. For now. Good little mooch around. Mooch? Don't think I've used that term in a while. Just slang term for looking around. We'll get back. Oxygen's getting a little bit low. Not in anything worrying, you understand, but yeah, I just want to come back. And I can hear leaking. Everything's leaking! Right. I'll have to wait for that to sort itself out. So there's Artifact 0. Start researching again. And just place these around. Naturally, I'll have to place some... that was good timing, wasn't it? Place some stuff in there. We'll place... hang on. What do I want to get? We've got a root seed there. I'll get one of those, actually. Plant one of those. So, take the water. And I'll put the seeds back. There we go. Oh, suit oxygen is actually very low. So now that it's dark, this place is not producing any power from the solar, and naturally there's not much going on from the wind turbine as well. We might be able to get through the night without it, but we shall see. So we do want to get this advanced power. See, we've got a battery there, large battery, but I don't know for a large battery, do you need a smaller one? My concern is that if you do, it could be problematic. Actually, no. If you do, that's fine. I'm happy with it. If you don't, though, that's going to be a problem. So we need solar cell. Was it cells? You need battery cells. And to make a battery cell, you need... yeah, you need something. I'm guessing it's... Well, I know it's chemicals. So I'm going to pick up the chemicals. I'm going to go inside here. If this has been off all the time... Oh, look at that. Solar panels are also dirty. Right, I'm going to have to power this up. And we need wire. Okay, fine. No problem at all. We've got wire. Go over here. Start creating more of that metal. To then turn into wire. I've already got 3 on me. So I can just say, craft wires, please. Got wires there anywhere. So we can create cells if we need to. And... Artifact 15. Oh. To a critical. Day 13. Let's get this researching. Continue. Go, go, go. And... create all those solar cells. Well, is that it? Is that all of our chemicals used up? It might be. So I'll have to... do something about that. At least we've got solar cells now. And we'll make more chemicals. I don't know how many we need. But we've got a decent amount of stuff now. So for batteries... yeah, you need battery cells and metal plates. And 15 samples for the advanced one. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait the minute and a half or whatever it'll be. I think. I'll wait the minute and a half. Why not? Seems to be a false economy if after all of that... we... probably need more battery cells. Yeah, it seems to be a false economy that making batteries now, and then just as we finish them, it goes, yeah, it's no point. You should have waited to get a bigger battery. I have a feeling we may, have to advance with small batteries up to a big one, but at least doing that way, we're doing it this way, we know for sure. And we're not wasting resources and time. There we go. And craft more of that. Oh, I can actually... I didn't realise that. It can have both of those on, which is good. Just getting up all the oxygen possible. It takes 20 research points to get your suit Mark II, which I think is a big improvement. I think it's a fairly big improvement. That's water again. And this is almost done. Artifact 16, continue. Pick that up. Place that down. Advanced power. Right, advanced power already. Good. So, to make an RTG, which we can. Yeah, okay, so batteries you can see are just straight up. You need batteries are battery cells and metal plates, and then a large battery is batteries, battery cells, and electronics. Good. Okay, well... I want to create RTGs. So set them on the go. This is now been finished, and I got 2 roots and a seed. It seems a bit pointless for me to continue farming, quite frankly. It's taken too much water. So what do we need for an RTG? It is crafted in here. An RTG requires 2 electronics, 2 nuclear fuel, so we need electronics, which requires some scrap, which we have. So I'll pick up the scrap, I'll create the electronics, and I'll also fix the leak there. And dump down probably those battery cells for now. Craft an RTG. It won't craft because these two are on the go anyway, so that's alright. I do need technically some more. I think I need some more nuclear fuel, which I will now source. Just filling that up, going in here. You can see this is pretty much sorted. As the sun goes down though, these will start to power off. So batteries are probably desirable for this place. I'm happy for the manufacturing area to still use that. There we go. There's more research done. Oh, there we go. That's now producing. And this is our RTG that we'll have. There we go. We've got an RTG. Brilliant. You can go there. Connect up. And that should power these. Oh, the base. Yeah, good. So we've got on the main base, we have RTG, solar, and wind. No battery storage, which is a shame. Let's see what we require for battery storage. It is for a large for a standard battery, it is battery cells. And let's create 2. Because I'm looking for 2 batteries. Yeah, so I'm crafting 2 of those, and then we need some battery cells, which I think we'll need more chemical. Which means more water. Okay, well, not too bad at all. I think we are going to leave it there for this episode of MewnBase. Overall, pretty happy, and it's been a good one. We've got lots of advanced technology, lots of research. We've got RTGs, we've got all this solar stuff, so pretty happy with that. Next episode, we're going to look for some more research as per, and maybe even get a vehicle. Ooh, look, battery jumper and vehicle repair kits. You also have a dozer as well. Okay, we shall see. Oh, maybe flooring as well. Haven't yet decided, but we do need some more. We need some more nuclear material as well, so that means digging. Okay, lots to do, lots of work to be done, but overall, looking forward to it. Either way, I hope you have enjoyed this episode of MewnBase, and for what it is, the series thus far. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.